Welcome back, everyone. Well, last time we had left off hunting for bears and stuff, and whatnot. I forget exactly what else we were doing, if anything. But anyway, I got the 20 bear pelts that this lady wanted in order to train us. I also think I bought a couple of repair hammers, and then I realized when I was doing so that I apparently have 134,000 gold. Absolutely crazy, right? Did not realize how much I had. So that's absolutely insane. Selling potions is definitely the way to go in this game, especially if you're just a little loot goblin that grabs ingredients like I am. Because even like a worthless potion like poison will get you like 35 coins or whatnot. But I think if I remember correctly, what I did last time, it's been like a week almost for me. Excuse me, I yawned. But I think I went around to some of the shops that we've been to, and I went to the alchemists in the towns to see if they had any higher tier alchemical crafty bob things. And I think the only one I found was a journeyman's pollinator or something like that. I forget what exactly it was. It's back at the tower and whatnot. But anyway, let's go ahead and we're just gonna give this girl a little bite real quick, just to lower our vampirism so we can walk around in daylight. And then we'll go ahead and talk to her. Turn in this bear pelt.
What are you doing here? Very good indeed. The creators shall take notice soon enough, and then they shall have me to deal with. You have done your part, so I shall do mine. What I know, I will teach you.
Cool. Alright, so we can
Farewell.
back out now, and if I talk to her again... Should have a training option?
A pleasure to speak.
Question mark? No, maybe I have to wait until daylight.
Take your time.
Anyway, while we're... Hates jokes.
Get
Let's
away
do
from
that,
your
that,
waist, please.
that, and that.
Remarkable.
Oh, okay.
Be
Alright,
seeing
well, I
you.
guess we'll wait until morning. Or when she should, hopefully, have a training option in your dreams. Yeah, whatever.
Well met.
Hi. There we go. There's
I'm
training.
willing to teach, if you're
What do you
willing
mean you
to
can't
learn.
train me any higher?
Take care.
Well, that's annoying. Ow, I'm on fire. I sucked enough blood to not have that happen. My destruction, I guess my destruction's maxed. I did not realize I was already at 100 destruction. Huh. Cut back to me looking at these stats before and seeing that I 100% had over 100 destruction at some point. And I'm an idiot. Anyway, let me remember what my keybinds are here. So one, we have our fire touch, and we have a healing spell, which will power ourselves off there. We have our feather, we have our soul tap, we've got, is this a touch? It is. And then we got our shield spell, which we're using to level up alteration. We have a light spell, which we can use to level up illusion. We have our lockpick, and then that's it. Okay, so let's stick with the light spell. What was that like? Sounds like a... What was it? Moose? I don't know. Anyway, we are dying, so that's not ideal. Alright. Quests. Sanguine. I need to be level 8 for that one. Oh, right! I bought a Cyrodiilic brandy as well. So let's tag that. Look on the map. So he's just right down there, so we can do that one real quick. God, I had bought a Cyrodiilic brandy. A fortune matrix, which I haven't actually explored, so why don't we explore it before we go to Sanguine, huh? Ah, probably vampires, judging by the coffins outside here. I don't see a way to get up higher, so... Hey there. Did me hitting him with, fire lower his fire resistance or something? Because I feel like the first one did, like, no damage. And then the next one did a little more. And then the third tap that I gave him did a lot. Odd. Let's heal up here quick. Alright, that's good enough for now. Right. Wait, did that skeleton just summon a... Interesting. That skeleton totally just summoned another skeleton? Hmm. Rat down here, let's punch it. This goes to a loading screen down here. That's a new enemy. That is a new enemy that does a lot of damage. Okay, hold on. Oh, he opened doors too. Okay. Good to know. Get touched, son. Have here. An elvish longsword. Yeah, it's too heavy to care about. I'm like expecting to be able to like open up these chests. You know, you'd think those would run out of arrows at some point, right? Hold on. Frostbite tome. Excellent. There's also a necklace of axes, I think that said. Which means it reflects damage on self 33% and fortifies blunt. That is actually crazy good. If I was using like an axe build at some point, like I think that would be great. Especially that like reflection. That plus some of the other reflect artifacts that we have found would be insane to have. Frostbite. 12 points. Sure, why not? Let's learn that. Oh! I just got folded. What? That is crazy. Dude just came in and like rumpled me. Was it the Lich or the... Yep, it was the Lich apparently. Ah. Let's get rid of this guy first. And then let's wait so I can actually get something that's not touch on target. Let's get my tri-spell. How about that? We're gonna frost damage effect resisted. That's fair. All right, let's real quick get for Magicka. Also drink a restore health while at it. Ugh. The spell might not be helping as much as I thought it was going to. It does appear to be. Let's see if I. What else we got? Electrocution. Don't have enough mana. That's fine. But I will use it. We'll be getting that mana back here in just a second. There we go. Die! Okay, wow, ouch. Drink that. That. Power ourselves off with. Oh god, he moved. Oh, what? Did I just like zap myself or something? What the fuck happened there? Okay. Oops. Dang it. That frosting's not supposed to be there. Wait a minute. Let's go. Let's just knock it up in his face. How about that? Ow. Okay. Lich is dead. His staff is mine. Whammy wham wham whizzle. Hope that he dies. Okay. Shadow brandish wine. More of this, huh? Which was crazy with it. Do a quick save because I don't want to have to fight him again. Where's this go? Another wooden door? What's the map of this place look like? Okay, yeah, so this is the loop where it goes around. Cool. Walk our happy little tushies out of here now. Excellent. Yep. Knew it wouldn't take very long to get through those. Unless it's like a story-related dungeon or something. Usually isn't that long. Right, I'm on fire. Or light. Of course. Let us carry on. Finagle myself. Alright. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clippity clop. Hello, Sanguine.
Another mortal. Come to beg Sanguine to add a bit of spice to an otherwise drab existence. I would have you perform a service for me. The Castle Leowin is a dull, dreary place. The mistress is an especially somber soul, and tomorrow she will hold another excruciating dinner party. I want you to liven it up. Use this spell on the Countess and her guests. I think it will make the party much more interesting. You should probably try to be inconspicuous, or they might kill you. Oh, and the party is by invitation only. You'll have to find a way in. Have fun.
Okay, so after I provided the offering to Sanguine, the Daedric Prince spoke to me. Sanguine believes that the Countess of Leowind is too stuffy and wants me to do something about it. We'll be hosting a dinner party tomorrow, and I am to sneak into the castle undetected and cast a spell of stark reality on her. Is it a touch? Target. Dark reality. Drain health. So I can cast it for 50 feet. So I can be kind of out of range and then boop, down. Or is that an AoE? Is the 30-foot thing like the 50-foot and the 300-foot thing an AoE? I mean, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I'm dying though. Uno momento. Right, what else we got around here? I don't think we're gonna do that quest right away, especially since we're not very good at stealth and stuff, and we have to kind of sneak in or something. There's that quest, which we don't know exactly where we have to go. We know it's somewhere down near Leowind, probably. Paranoia is that guard. Not the guard, the crazy guy in Skingrad. The Vulnerable Vintage is the Shadow Brandish. Separated at Birth is one up in Shaden Hall. Do that. Tag that one in real quick. Alright, horse, come on. Let's go to Skingrad. Who is unconscious? Someone's not having a good time. Or maybe they're having too good of a time and they passed out. Have I explored Bleak Flats Cave? I have, okay. I am on fire because the sun is my enemy. Well, kind of a shame that we, went out of our way to get those bear pelts for the destruction skill trainer, and then we didn't need the destruction skill training at all. So that was kind of a waste, but at least it got the quest out of our area. Alright, let's hop off, and then we can just start healing ourselves immediately because we're about to die. Alright. I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna see if I can talk to this Gunther guy who wants me to meet him behind the church at night, right? I think is where he wanted me to meet him. Let's see if we can get rid of that quest real quick. I don't know if we have to go through the whole thing or if I can just be like, hey buddy, shut the hell up. Where is the church? Magica. Here's the church. Just blink behind it here. Okay, we do have to wait. Okay, well, let's heal one more time. And then wait, like 9 hours. Alright, will be definitely night. I'm not sure what this guy determines to be night or but roll. Is it not Skingrad that I had to be in? Oh, at midnight. Okay. Right place, wrong time. 4 hours. This is the chapel, yeah. Yeah. Is this him? Yeah, he's on his way, okay. Let's try to level up Illusion a little bit while we wait for him to wander around. Hey, Journeyman of Illusion! Nice.
Ah, you came. You're sure you weren't followed? Good. I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it. All watching me. Well, yes, I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you. Here's my problem. I'm being followed. Watched. Marukotti selectives, maybe. Not sure. I'm a threat, you see, to their plans. I need you to check out some people for me. The ones who are following me.
Yep. If I just say no, will it, like, I don't think it will end the quest. We all still have it, so we'll say
Very
we'll
good.
help.
You won't be sorry. Let's start with Bernadette Penniless. Be out. We'll meet here again. Her house is...
If I remember correctly, we can
Remember.
actually just cheese this quest and wait 24 hours. We don't actually have to follow the people. We can just kind of cheese it. Come back, tell him what he wants to hear. Go to the next one, wait another day, come back, and just keep cheesing over and over and over again. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to lie to this crazy person. And then not deal with the consequences of our actions. Why am I... Oh, I walking because I was toggling walk. Utha, let me come report. Let me report to you about what happened. Oh, is it because it's an hour late almost? Is that why he's not here? Okay. I wish there was a way to like speed up not travel the changing of time. Having to wait like half a minute to pass time is kind of annoying. Okay, so now it's midnight again, and my body is burning. Don't tell me in the remaster day. Okay. About to say, don't tell me in the remaster they made it so you can't cheese it and lie to him. If they did do that, I just want to let everyone know we are not doing this quest because it's way too tedious otherwise. Having to follow and confront like 3 different people. All that stuff.
So, You saw.
You were right, she's following you.
Just as I thought. Just as I thought. Excellent work. There will be a bonus in this for you. Don't worry.
Well, thanks.
Ah, of course. The gold. Here. But there is someone else I need you to investigate. Tutius Sextius. Do you know him? A quiet fellow. Appears harmless enough. But I've identified him as one of my key suspects. He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. You should wait outside his house.
I really love how the remake makes him just look like a crazy person. From the, like, relatively unkept hair, to, like, you're seeing, like, yellow, crazy eyes, his, like, goth features. It's just funny.
He lives in the Don't let Tutius Sextius catch you. I told... sorry.
Alright. Now we're gonna wait for... I'm just gonna wait for 23 hours here. Wait for 24, it might do that weird thing where it's like, oh, it's been an hour. Or whatever. But we can wait a couple extra seconds at this rate. Or to take over to fully midnight. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we can still cheese it a little bit. Which is good. I guess it's midnight. What? The bell doesn't toll 12 times? Oh my god. Or maybe because it's midnight, it's not tolling 12, but like just once to signify the change of the day. Honestly, if someone
Tell
told
me
the
what you
bells
learned about...
at midnight, I would be a little bit pissed. He's spying on me.
So, I was... Here...
Making the money.
He...
Who are we doing next?
The
These
Sorley
surround-
house is right next door to my...
Yep, okay.
Be
You
careful.
got it. I'll take care of that for you. I think now we can wait for 24 hours since it's going to be 12:01, 12:10. But the next time we'll tell him the same thing, and then I think he goes crazy after that. If I remember correct. Regardless. Yeah, could you imagine having to actually do this quest and not just lie to this guy who's paranoid? And being like, yeah, let's go tail his people around for like 30 minutes. Just so this guy can, fuck. Just this dude can sate his paranoia. You're not coming this time, or like... what's going on? Man, don't tell me because I was not here at exactly midnight, bro's not gonna show up. Oh, here he comes. He was just being a little slow tonight for some reason. It was early last night, but tonight he's a little slow. Or maybe because I didn't, like, actually go back there the way that I normally went. It didn't trigger his spawn. Anyway, yeah, but if you do it normally, let me explain for you guys. If you don't want to know exactly what happens in this quest, you can go ahead and just ignore me for a little while. But yeah, basically, no one's following the guy. He's just completely paranoid. If you tell him people are following him, he kind of goes crazy and kills them all. The guards stop him before he kills more than one person usually. And if I think you can tell the guards about what he's doing as well, and they'll stop him before he does anything. But anyway.
So, what?
Yep, he's spying on me.
And so it all falls into place. Here's the gold, as
So we got a list of death. These people must be killed. There's no choice. They're definitely conspiring against me. Kill them first. Come back and see me. Make sure you're not followed. And I'll be...
Have you?
I'm not gonna do it.
You won't help me? You're abandoning me now? No. No.
Hey, where's that guard captain? Hey, yo,
My enemies
Captain.
think I'm weak. That I'll never act.
Captain! You guys are gonna do some crazy shit. What was his name? Dion. That's the guard captain name. Guard captain! Guard captain! I don't think that's him. No name guard. Captain! Wandering the streets of Skingrad trying to find what the hell's happening. Alright, well, let's follow Gunther and see what he does. I'm gonna call him Gunther. I don't think that's his name, but...
Could be
Fear.
the Blades. They've always feared me.
What is the, rest here? Okay, I took the news badly.
They think I don't. They think I don't.
So he disappeared into his house. Will he come back out? I had just like last month or something watched a video on this to see if like I think the video was about whether or not you could have Gunther actually kill everyone before the guards kill him. Bells are so loud. But yeah, try as this guy might, he was trying to like heal this guy and like fight the guards and stuff, but no matter what he did, I think the guy always died. Hey, where's your captain at?
You're out late.
You're out late, sir.
You have something you want to tell?
He needs to be arrested.
Why? Damn. He's finally gone completely bonkers. Thanks for the tip. Now stand aside and let the guard do their work.
Thanks for the tip. Now, stand aside. Can I come in too? No? Okay. Oh, that's just the end. What if I go inside, though? What if I go inside?
They think I don't know. They think I don't see.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Come on, me just checking some stuff out.
What's the matter? Get out of here.
Okay, but before I do that, do you mind if I just... Okay, bye. Oh, hey, guard. When did he get there? Yeah, so that's basically the quest. Guy's paranoid, and you kill him. I think even if you tell him that he's not being followed, he'll still be like, You're lying to me. So screw you. And like, try to kill him anyway. All in all, he's pretty much doomed to die. Alright, so since we're in Skingrad, let's go ahead and toggle the separated birth quest. We can go to the map up to Jaden Hall. Let's go to the gate. Fast travel. Over here. Ah, it's Bernie.
Can you spare a coin?
No. Sir, why is your name the orphan when you're like old as fuck? I don't think you can be an orphan this old. Like, technically, I guess you can, but y'all know what I mean, right? Like, orphan should not be his defining trait at this point in his life. The defining trait should be more like old man. You know what I'm saying?
You're a likely looking prospect. Reynold Germain? No, don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town.
Thanks, good to know.
Join the guild. You won't regret it.
Something I can help. The Fighters Guild is goodbye.
I feel like they're gonna keep telling me about the Fighters Guild and rumors until I join the Fighters Guild, and I'm not joining the Fighters Guild. Sorry to say. I'm a lover, not you.
Blade, and what do you want?
Goodbye. Am I just running into like Fighters Guild people around town or something? Like it's
Is everything all right?
Crazy.
You look a bit ill.
Yeah, I do look a bit
You
ill.
look like a shrewd businessman.
Do I?
Can you spare a coin?
At least we can get a room here, hopefully.
How can I help you today, friend? How can I help you today, friend?
Welcome to the... This is a... Fighting is fun.
Can I get a bed?
I do have a bed available. Walk just... Farewell.
I'm gonna sleep real quick. Ooh, it's a pretty decent bed too. Plenty of room to sprawl around on and everything. Alright, we leveled up again. Once again, increased luck. Maxed out endurance. And then raised personality a couple. Here we go. It looks like we got a couple more levels. So we're at 75, so we need 25 more, which means we need to have 5 more levels to max out.
How can I help you today,
endurance.
friend? Is there something I can do for... He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
We got an ebony war. Easy. It is pretty weird how, like, this guy knows that he has a brother, and yet people kept coming up to him being like, hey, are you this guy's name? And he was like, no, I'm not that person. Why do you keep saying that? And just got like angry at them instead of being like, oh, I think perhaps my brother might be alive. I should ask these people who clearly know him about him. You know? Anyway, let's wait until night. So it's currently 10, so we need to wait 10 hours for 8. And scene. I guess it's technically 9, but whatever. Alright. Now we can go down to Coral, I guess up to Coral. Whatever. Then we can... Oh, it just said at the top there, your horses stabled outside the city. Cool. Also, Menace Night again, still. I don't know why I waited, to be honest, because I was going to fast travel anyway. And I guess I did so I could fast travel without taking damage. I don't know if that works like that, though. Fuck. Alright. Let's wait until 8 a.m. so we can start getting a little crispy in the sunlight and then talk to these guys. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Apparently I should wait inside somewhere. I don't think I've progressed far enough to where my vampirism just instant kills me when I'm in the sunlight, but you know what? Hold on. How about we just... Oh. I was hoping I could, like, wait just in someone's house nearby rather than having to wait further away. But whatever. That's fine. And there's an inn short up here. Is it this place? No. Hold on. They have a sign out. Oh, I can wait in the church. I can. Diddly diddly do. Okay. I will wait in the comfort of the indoors. Even though I was a vampire, I wonder about the logistics. Staying inside of a church. I was missing a head. Now it loaded in. Alright. Let's go! Okay, yeah, I get damaged pretty quick, huh? Right, so this door is hard, but this one's easy. Right, I'm unlocking it. They've been re-notified. After they speak, I should speak to Gilbert, who seems more level-headed of the two brothers.
What? Who? Oh, damn, not this again. Wake up! Wake up! You're not dreaming, Reynolds. It's me, your brother, Gilbert. That can't be. I don't have a brother. I never knew my real family. Who did you say you were again? I am your twin brother. When we were very small, our farm was attacked by Oblivion. We thought you and Mother had both been killed. If we had all I know is that traveling merchants found me in the wilderness by the body of my mother. My brother, it is wonderful to see you again. We will have much to talk about in the next days.
Get out of here!
Oh,
I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynold. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly.
Weatherly is that one abandoned place we found, right?
Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres?
Sure.
Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously.
Got it.
I wish my father had given... Be careful. Don't know what dangers may lurk in the great forest.
Does he have a basement? That's suspicious. How do I get out? Oh. How do I get out? It's crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy that there's no, like, ladder. Okay. Like, imagine that. Imagine not having a door. Not a door, like a ladder or staircase from your basement. You just have to, like, pull yourself up every single time you want to use it, right? I can no longer out-heal the damage. Crazy. Alright, let us wait until night. A little bit deeper into night so I can sneak into some people's homes and start biting them. Feasting upon their delicious red sauce. People should be in bed at this time.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks...
Who are you?
No!
Apparently he doesn't like me. So incidentally, how much is my vampire skills fortifying everything? By 20... Fortify Magicka. Does this happen? No, it doesn't look like my vampirism gets fortified there. Fortify Mysticism. Fortify Willpower. Ooh. Does it fortify my intelligence? Doesn't look like it. Damage is 8 points. Yeah, I don't think there's a real reason to care about having a high vampirism other than like a little bit of a stat bonus, but honestly I'm already at 100 for destruction, so it doesn't matter to have even higher stuff for now. So yeah, let's go find someone's neck to nibble on. Then we can go out and check out Weatherlay. Hello, guard. House isn't locked. Why aren't you in bed, lady?
No, no.
You know, as a vampire, I feel like I shouldn't have to be able to only take blood in sleep, right? I should be able to just, like, take someone and, like, bite their neck, you know? Like, sneak up behind them and stuff. Okay. It's not red, but it is locked. Which means I'm not technically trespassing or getting in trouble for unlocking this door. Does no one live here, actually? Wait, I guess not. I can just take anything I want from here? Was this someone's house and then they just, like, left it, or... I'm curious now, let's check the basement. Another locked door. That's just suspicious. Before we go through the door, though, let me take a look for any potion ingredients that I might want. Man, imagine not having potion ingredients. Oh. Oh, well. Mythic Dawn robes, huh? That chest is stealing if I open it. Nothing else is, though. It's got some bones here, a mysticism book, all novice equipment, because he's a novice loser. Mystic Dawn, Darkness, Alchemy, a drawer, Books of Daedra, Crystal Bowel, a jewelry box. Oh, of course I'll take that. Other Cirrus. Okay. I guess we now know why this door wasn't locked, because it's story related. Not story related. It might be story related. It's a Mythic Dawn house, so it's a criminal's house anyway. So no one cares if I break into it. Basically, would be my guess.
Is everything all right? You won't get any of my blood.
Bro does not care that I was in his house. All right, how about this house then? Is anyone in here sleeping? And the whole town was kind of in the, Hear that? There's a Niran right upstairs, it sounds like.
Sorry, friend. It looks like you've wandered into a restricted area. You've got to leave. Now. No, no!
No, stay away. Why are they not sleeping? It's freaking midnight. Guess I just get really lucky with, like, finding people who are sleeping. Maybe I can find some beggars who are, like, out and about. Where are the beggar hidey holes at? There's one down here? No. Beggars should return to their hides when, sleep, right? I should be able to find a beggar place against the wall.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Your face looks ill. Are these dang beggars hiding? I haven't seen any bed mats yet. It's weird. Normally I've found the beggar, like, hidey holes, like, pretty quick. But now, when I'm actually looking for one, I can't find it, huh? This would be the perfect place for it, too. Shelter from any weather, out of the way, so you can hide if you need to.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Toast your mom. I forgot that was last night. Eh? I don't know about that one. Oh, it's done a full perimeter sweep for walls. There's no beggars lying against the walls. No beds or anything. Beggars in this town fakers? So we need to go... Where's it at? Right down there. Okay. Let's fast travel to the stables, where our horse should be, and then we can travel down there. But maybe, before we go out, what if I just, kinda... slither on in here real quick. Yes. Oh, friend. Sippy sips, alright. Okay. I guess you only need to bite them once to get it fully removed. Okay. Nice. Oop. Wait, can I just like sneak around in here and like not wake him up? Also, why is his door locked? I already opened it from the outdoors, right? That's suspicious. Also, why am I being like seen by this guy? Are you faking? Are you not actually asleep, my guy? Who is seeing me? Is there another person in here who's like hiding in the walls or something? Let's get a sneak 20. I'm gonna walk around this chair for a little while. It'll only take another minute or two, right? This is like Morrowind when we were standing in the tower. We're not standing, but crouching in the tower. When we were training up Sneak. Y'all remember? So much easier to level up in Morrowind with Sneak because we were like just able to stand still because the guard was like going in and out of our area on his own. And because he was moving, I think is what was enabling it to do stuff. You know? Right, is this my horse? It is. Hey, horsey. Alright, let's go ahead and set a waypoint here. Head on down.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
What a weird thing to say to someone who you're passing on horseback, who you've never met. You look like an alchemist. How, lady? How do I look like an alchemist? And not like I'm carrying around a bunch of potions and stuff. I mean, I am, but not like visibly, you know, or like anything like that. Now it has ogres around it, okay. Our horse, stay here while I murder everything. Hey, leave my horse alone. Come on, bro. What about? Did you not attack my horse? Ogres must really love horse meat if they were like that insistent on attacking the horse over me, who was legitimately the one damaging and attacking them first. I found it, but it's over on the ogres. I should report this information to the Gilbert. Ogres have been defeated. I should make one back to Coral and bring this information to Gilbert. Cool. I wouldn't say 3 ogres is overrun, but you know what? Sure. Let's go ahead and remove the marker. There we go. Now we just gotta go back up to Coral. Let's go forward first. There we go. Hack dirt? Yeah, it's hack dirt. You know, having all these cute little, like, settlements spotted around Cyrodiil, it really makes me hope that in Elder Scrolls 6, Hammerfell, we will, you know, be able to get the ability to make our own little communities. Kind of like how Skyrim has like the homestead, where you can like build the house and make it and whatnot like that. I think that would be really cool to have that, but like on a town scale. Where you like start your own little place. You start out with just your home there, and then after you have built your home, you can like invite other people there after you build more houses.
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse.
Oh, she's a Black Horse. Of course she is. Here's who she was. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool to like kind of do like a Fallout style settlement builder thing, except have it be a little more involved than Fallout, because obviously there's no like scrap materials and stuff like that that is in the Elder Scrolls, right? You don't have like all the random junk parts. I guess they could add junk parts, but really all you need is like the stone, the wood, and stuff like that that you would get from like Skyrim does it, mining and whatnot, right? So it could be interesting. Like have a quarry pit somewhere near town and a lumber place to build and stuff like that, right? I think that would just be really cool. Right? Hey.
Is it safe for us?
Yeah, you guys can go.
Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now?
Wait, I gotta take you guys there? Yeah.
Right. We're off.
Alright, let's go. Well, I think I'm gonna have to walk, because I think if I run, they're gonna... Like... Where's your brother at, though, my guy? I mean, I guess you're technically the quest giver, so as long as I bring you there, that's all that matters. We'll just ignore that your brother's not here right now. If it becomes a problem, it becomes a problem. Oh, this is arms. I think I'll walk, because he's also walking. I don't want to get too far ahead of him. We can also cast spells as we're doing this, which means I get to level up my illusion skill. I just wish it wasn't so loud. Yep, he's still coming. Sir, maybe you should drop the Warhammer if you're gonna do that low. Ooh, hold on a second. I can't pick. Are those too close to the trees hitbox? I can't pick them. That's an oversight. Oh. There's your brother. When we left the town gate, he must have just teleported with us. Oh man, hold on a sec. There's so much here. Very rarely do I find a thriving plantation of crop stock. Grab it, there we go. You're probably like, what the hell is he doing? Why is he picking all the stuff just lying around? Alright, we're good. I could pick more, but it's not for now. Hey, Journeyman Illusion, let's go. Alright. But yeah, back to the other topic. I think it would be neat to be able to, you know, make your own little homestead kind of thing. it goes from your own house, and then you can start building new structures. Like maybe you want to build an alchemist shop, and you can invite an alchemist, like apprentice from somewhere, to come move into the shop, which you can sell and buy stuff to. And maybe you want a blacksmith person there as well, so you do one of those. Stuff like that, right? And make your own little thriving town. Maybe that'll be the main story of the next Elder Scrolls, right? You're just some random guy, and you're tasked with developing some land for the government of Hammerfell, because isn't Hammerfell like a lot of desert areas, so they want to like reclaim some land or something. Right? Where's your brother? There he is. Lagging behind because he has a stupid warhammer on his back. They're now safely in Weathershire.
Ah, so good to be back home. Ah, so good to be back home. Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon. You are welcome here at long last. It's good to stand at Weatherly again.
What's your brother?
Hey, Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to celebrate.
And by that, he means probably drink, right? Is that... Hold on. Is that a Daedric sword? This drunkard has a Daedric short sword. Or dagger? I don't know which one it is, but what? That's crazy. Also, they're literally in the middle of, like, nowhere. There's Hackdirt, a crazy cult place up there. There's Brindleholm right over there. And they're smack dab between Coral and Skingrad. Which I think's pretty freaking crazy, to be honest. Alright. So next for the quest, so we have this one, which would involve us having to go to Leowind. Burning Trail, which we have to go near Leowind, I think. Vernal Vintage, we have no idea. That's the DLC. Speaking of your routes, we need to get a Nirn route and bring it to someone in Skingrad. Well, I guess we're heading to Skingrad then. A Wound in Time is Kvatch, Pilgrimage is Anvil, and then the Mages Guild. We need to go to the other cities that we've not visited yet. So basically, let's go to Skingrad, do the Nirn route thing, at least start it. Let me go ahead and boop that there. If I remember. Alright, let's head down there. Ooh, more stuff. I am curious what the next Elder Scrolls is going to be about, right? They seem to have gotten, like, simpler as the series has gone on about what you're doing, right? Morrowind, you are a reincarnation of a, like, leader of the people, and you have to stop this god and other gods from being bad people, right? And basically getting immortality yourself in the process in some kind of grand way, right? And it takes you on this like journey about finding out a bunch of lore and all that stuff. And then there's Oblivion, which still not bad, right? You are just some random person, just like in Morrowind, but then you randomly get freed. Probably because the gods put you into the jail cell in the first place, because that's where you needed to be, right? And so you then wander through after the Emperor, and then you have to help shut the jaws of Oblivion, which, you know, is kind of a little more of a grander scheme than having to just deal with Red Mountain and Dagoth You know, so, I mean, technically you're saving all of the world, or at least all of Tamriel, if not the entire world, by closing the Oblivion gates. However, I would argue that Dagoth was also a huge threat because he would have spread the blight disease way past Morrowind if he were been victorious. So the corpus disease would have spread to like all reaches of Tamriel and infected everyone, and everyone would have turned into a corpus beast thing. All that jazz, right? Then you have Skyrim, where you're a guy who happens to be able to eat dragon souls, and you need to kill a dragon, which, for a fantasy setting, killing a dragon is like one of the most basic things, right? No, come on. I'm trying to do stuff here, man. And throw a haymaker. But yeah. I don't know. I just think that the story kind of got a little simpler, right? Like, oh, what can we do in fantasy? Well, let's just kill a dragon. You know, they went from killing a, like, demigod character, Dagoth to saving the world by closing down Oblivion and killing, or assisting to kill a god, because we don't actually kill the god in Oblivion here. We help do that. Yeah, we're gonna kill this old dragon. I know it's a little more, like, nuanced than that, right? Because he's Alduin the World Eater, who is like a crazy bad dragon who was around from the beginning of the world, and the cycle is always that when the time comes, he destroys the world, and then they remake it. Right? Isn't that what the whole thing is about? Right? It's been a while since I've excuse me, played Skyrim's main quest. Usually when I mod it, I end up not even going to the Greybeards. I just randomly roam around and do crazy stuff. Right? Like, I think I beat the main campaign once in Skyrim, and then I've never touched it again. Because it's like, whatever. You know, it's... Okay, I kill a dragon. Boop, boop. I use this one specific shout, and then I just lay into the dragon and murder him. So, it's whatever. Right. That's why I like Morrowind more, because it's more of like the build-up. More like build-up to the boss fight, because you're like, oh yeah, Dagoth's a god. You literally cannot harm him unless you destroy this thing, which you have to get these specific tools for. You need to do these specific things, wear this specific gear, and do that. But the Alduin fight is, yeah, you basically just gotta use this one specific shout, and then you got him. Then you can do whatever you want. Right. Which is just very simple. But, yeah. I'm just biased towards Morrowind. What I'm trying to say here. He's in the inn and not an alchemist shop? That's interesting.
Hi there.
What's going on?
Hello there.
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here.
He's in a cellar? Guy being in a cellar, that's weird. Hello? Hey, guy who's
What brings you
here?
So, you've brought something for me to examine.
Yeah, here's a Nirn root.
Yes, this is a genuine Nirn root sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
What do you got in mind?
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any. I don't know if Tumendil ever leaves the chapel. A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nirn root. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
Okay.
The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the Dungeon Explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot.
I think I might already have. Yeah. Thought I needed more than that. Did they lower the amount? I'm gonna just drop that real quick. Nirnroot missive. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I ain't got time for that. What do you sell, by the way?
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Got any alchemy gear that is better than what I got? So the answer is no.
Be careful in Shade Leaf Copse. No telling what else was...
Okay, well. That threw a small wrench in my plans.
By what right did...
Because I thought we were going to be doing other things before we turned in the Nirnroot. But since we have the Nirnroot already, go to Frostcrag Spire, grab the Nirnroot, come back, give him the 10 we have, and then continue from there. Alright, come horse. Horse come. Alright. I really gotta wonder why they decided it would be a good idea to put the... Of course. To put the, fast travel spot there instead of like here, right? You really gotta wonder and think about why they did that. Incidentally, let me check our spells that we can make here. Okay, so we have yada yada yada. I was thinking, yeah, what if we made a drain health on target? Could do touch. I think target costs more, but let's just see. If I wanted to do a high duration, I could do 12 health drain for 120 seconds, which is a crazy amount, so we're not going to do that. But we could drop this down to, say, 30 seconds, right? And if I increase this, how much can I increase it to before it hits, like, 40. So 40 health every second for 30 seconds? That sounds insane. What if we go target? Yeah, target would be way too much. But touch would work, I think. If we do... Wait, no, I don't want drain health. I want absorb health. Yeah, because that just, like, lowers their total health amount, right? I want to do this one instead. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. wonder how much health the average enemy has. Yeah, this is impossible. You can only do like minuscule amounts. What if I just increase this with like a duration of 1? So I could like absorb a bunch of health from them. If I increase it by only 1 duration, so it's like 2 seconds. God, that's insane. I was hoping I could like crank that baby up, right? And like have it be, yeah, I'm gonna start draining a bunch of health. I think we have enough mana for this, but it's just it would be impossible to like use efficiently. What else have we picked up that we could like turn into a spell? We don't really need another water breathing or water walking spell because those are ones that we don't really use while in combat, so we don't have to have a min-max kind of thing to that. We already have a Night Eye. Night Eyes again. One that I might actually want to increase the duration. Okay, yeah, requires illusion. I love that. What if we tank it by like 69? Okay, what about 60? Okay, so 60 seconds would work. It would last a minute. That would give us some time to fight stuff and go through a dungeon, but... Night Eye... Doesn't Night Eye in this... Hold on. I have to have a Night Eye spell, right? Yeah. I believe Night Eye in this game, yeah, it makes everything blue. Which is not what I want. So yeah, we're not doing Night Eye. Could instead do a light spell. Maximize the duration. How high can I make this? Do that. Drop it down to 60 magnitude. Okay. We can do like 60 points for 120 seconds. Rated. Excellent. All right. I'm also thinking, let's do... I wish I had like a poison or a paralyzed spell. That would be nice to have. How much can I do a shield for? So if I do like a duration of that much and then increase this. How long can I do 100 shield for? That would be a decent amount. Not very good. I think shield only does against like melee as well, right? I could get Fortify Magicka, which would fortify my Magicka by using Magicka. How high can I go? That's interesting. So I could fortify my Magicka by 100 for 2 minutes at the cost of basically all my Magicka. Then I would have to use magic potions to increase it back up. I don't think that's worth it. I already made a Fortify Attribute spell, right? Can I make this? No, I need information. Right. Alright. Move that effect. I'm just curious, like, what spells I could make that would be, like, really interesting or like overpowered kind of, you know. Let's do a touch. If we max out touch, what do we do for a duration? Like nothing. Okay. You know, it's weird that we have spells that like do more damage than this, like we know. And we can add a weakness of fire on touch. Increase the magnitude. And, you know, let's do like 5 seconds, right? Because that will mean 100% weakness to fire on touch. It'll last 5 seconds, which should be enough time to get off another touch spell, which should increase the damage to 200 points, if I understand how weakness would work. Could I add another weakness to fire, though? No. So, fire, touch of weakness. I'll have to try that out and see if it's any good. Because right now we're using this AoE fire touch spell, right? No, we're using Scorched Blow. Which does what? Scorching Blow does 80 points? I've been using that one and not... I guess Immolating Blast I haven't been using because it was a target. And it's harder to hit things with. I guess we just made a new spell that we'll be using. It does 20 extra damage at the cost of 17 more, it looks like. However, it probably actually does a lot more, since it will be causing weakness as well. We'll see how that goes for us at the moment. I might as well make, while we're at it, just an absorb health spell as well. Like a duration of 10. How high can I get this before it gets crazy? Let's do magnitude of 20. How high can I get the duration? Not very, okay. That's 20 health, right? Okay, let's drop this down to 10. There's got to be some way to like min-max this to where when you use the spell, you can get like the maximum amount out, right? Whether it's a huge magnitude with a little duration or a huge duration with a little magnitude, right? Because like if we crank this all the way up and leave this all the way down, we would be getting 360 health, right? That's 360 for 400 mana. If we do this way, we would get 100 health right away at the cost of 300 mana. So, technically, I guess, the way to go would be this. Even though it has a higher base cost, because of the duration of it and the amount of health we get back, is the maximum when it's further down, right? When it's like this, we only get 100 health, right? Even if we go up to 2, that is way more mana than we have access to, first of all, so we can't do that. Which means magnitude maxing at 100 means we can only get 100 health back, right? However, doing this means that we can get 800, not 800, it means we can get 360 health over the course of 120 seconds, which is not a huge amount, mind you, but it's enough to like slowly tick away at someone, right? Because it looks like we have currently how much health? 331. So that's our whole health bar. So if we wanted to just bleed someone to death, we could do that. There's much more like better ways to do this, obviously, though. I don't think it would be good to do that, but what if we went like absorb 100 health, 1 duration? Not going to be very good for us. What if we did 30 for 2 seconds? That'd be 60 health. Yeah. Would cost that much. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a very good like thing, right? I could use a drain health spell to lower people's health. I don't know, man. There's some other good like things we could use here that would be like just let's toss it out real quick. Just how much it would. Skeleton, which doesn't have any fancy things on it, unfortunately. You know what, we'll just go with what we have right now. Okay, I think that's fair. Once we can find some more spells and stuff, I think we can really make a nice little thing happen. Yeah, so as you can see, we have the Expert Alembic, which we had before, a Journeyman's Retort, and then just Apprentice stuff. Okay, we grab the Niran Root, and we're also going to drop off the other ones that we have here. I don't want to carry all this around because those ogre teeth weigh 3 pounds each. I just realized. I'm gonna carry 1 Shadow Brandish wine in case we come across someone who knows about it and just be like, hey guy, have you seen this before? Right? Okay. I don't think there's anything else that I want to drop off here. Oh, look, all the plants are back and grown. I would pick them, but that would just be a tedious thing. Then we'd have to also store them again. So we'll just leave them there until we want to, like, do some alchemy. So when we do, we can do that. Okay, so let's go back to Skingrad. All right.
Go ahead. Well, it's a bit rugged. You too.
I hope I can help. Be seeing you.
So, what town Mages Guild sells like poetry and stuff? I think it'd be pretty fun to.
You look skilled in alteration. Maybe you can teach me something.
Lady, I'm not a master yet. I'm only at like 80, right? Of alteration.
Interesting. Go on.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Oh, you're
You
a Fighters
too.
Guild loser. The Fighters Guild betas and the Mages Guild Giga Chads. Am I right? Hey, buddy.
How goes?
I got your near root.
If you need... Fantastic. You actually... According to my research from the tome, I'll need at least... In any case, if you come back in about 24...
Cool. So now we need 20. Means I need... Yeah, that's right. Like, I don't remember it only being 10. I thought I needed a lot more. Yep. I was correct. Need a lot more. I think it's 20 and then... Does he go up to 30 after that? I feel like there was one where I had to get like 50. I don't remember 100%, but I feel like there was. Maybe the next one after 20 is 50. And that's where the huge hurdle comes, I remember. Right? Oh, great.
Any more? Here's a weak elixir of exploration. Not bad, eh? If... Any more? I have potions, and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
And if the weak potion is going to be at the bottom, right? Because yep, right there. Fortifies health and Night Eye. Ew, that's all it does? I hope the better ones, like, actually make better effects. Ooh.
What can I interest you in?
Can I sell you some stuff? Hold on, can I invest?
I
in
would
your shop here
gladly
real
let-
quick? Cool.
Have
Alright,
a look at my
now
wares.
that you have more money,
I'm sure there's something to suit you.
let me go ahead and sell you.
That
some
seems a
silver.
fair price.
Oh, can we haggle a little bit, my friend? How about now? Oops. Okay, yeah. Cool. Makes sense. And these damn
You drive a
lockpicks.
hard bargain.
Take your Nirnroot missive back. And I'm resistant to disease, so take
That's a
these two.
good deal.
I don't think having staffs is really gonna matter. If the staffs weren't like, yeah, you can use this like 5 times and then it's out, and didn't weigh 10 pounds,
You got a great deal there.
I'd consider using them. But fortunately,
Another. Remember,
all right. Let me use my repair hammer.
always look near water. That's the best place to.
Yeah, I got it. So, I don't remember him being in a
How
basement
about
of a
mixing up
inn.
some potions? You look like quite.
I'm Elsie Godhater. Yes, I hate the gods, all gods. They can all bite my garters. And if you don't like it, you can bite my garters too.
I mean, if you'll let me, why not?
Did you hear? He went. Ask me what I think about chapels, praying, the 9 divine. Well, good. I really don't care either. I just get. I've had about enough of Sir Lazar. He thinks he's so much better than everyone else. You too.
Bizarre. I thought she was not wearing pants for a second there, and I was gonna be like, All right. Tick damage. Okay, cool. So, oh, this is where he told me to go to like search for Nirnroot. That's cute. All right, next quest. We're not gonna deal with that right now, but I think we'll go to Leyawind now. So let's go ahead. We'll fast travel on down to Leyawind's west gate. Actually, I could have just waited outside since I'm not taking too much health damage. I think we just need to wait like an hour, right? And we won't take health damage anymore because it's 8 p.m. then. Yeah. Alright. Leyawind! We'll get the Mages Guild quest, and then we'll do the quests that I believe are here. One of them I know we have to go to Leyawind for, which is the Leyawind Castle one. And then we also have to maybe find the Mythic Dawn quest. So let's tag the Sanguine quest first and do that one. Aloe vera, huh?
Greetings to you.
All I gotta do is cast a spell. How hard could it be?
Are you the Count?
No.
Then go away.
Okay.
Hi there. What's new with you?
Hold on. There's a dinner party here tonight, and no one gets in the room, even after it's prepared, unless they're... This is important to the Countess.
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things. Disgusting.
Let me see a layout of this. Fortunately, I can't see into that room very far. Oh, I just open this door, sir. You won't get mad at me for that. Oh, I can't open the door. A way in from above. Private quarters, okay.
Ah!
Go into the basement to see if maybe there's a secret tunnel anywhere. Ooh. I just realized I need to equip that. Anyway. Oops. Oops. Nothing down here, really? Okay. Hoping there was like a way for me to get in there.
Hello there.
Hey.
You're out late.
Any
I was
rumors?
walking past Rosentia Galenus' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd. Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. Surprising that a wealthy orc named Mazoga says she's a knight. I doubt it. The Count appears for audiences in the county hall near the... You can speak to the Count near the... Bye.
Well, looking at the room, we might be able to get somewhere from that direction. We got the basement, which is nothing. Private quarters, which is nothing.
Good day.
This dungeon. Actually, now that I'm further down this way, can I see more of over here? Ooh, there's a servant's quarter there. I wonder if I can get to that from the...
Hello.
wooden door. Anyone interesting down here in the jails? Guess this is not the jails, huh? Before I walk past here. No one's in jail, okay. And there's also no way for us to...
How can I help you? Hello?
Were there two of you there before? Alright, so the only other way is the private quarters to somehow get into that room.
Fine. The princess deserves a nice.
Let's see if I can do that. There's a map here. Healer's private quarter. Room's there. Absorb speed. Guide to anvils. More stuff. Another wooden door. Nothing in here that I care about. Not right now. We're going down, which is a good sign. That looks obvious. Definitely opens now. Especially if we look at the map, we can see secret tunnel there. If I were a secret button. Maybe it only opens from the other side. Might be it. Open. Open. Gonna like switch here. Probably very hard to find if there was one. Wouldn't just be out enough. Yeah, I'll see it down here. Okay. What did I thought I saw like a healer thing over there. Did I skip that door or what the? I figured the door's gonna be locked. Well, that's just the count. There's no doors there. Also, surprisingly, no guards over here. Okay. This was the steward and healer quarters, right? Steward is like a servant, just like a higher end servant, right? So maybe he links up to the servant quarters. Nope, you did not see me. Well, novice. Is there really just a dead end here? Fuck. Okay. Dang it. How do I get into that servant's quarters? Gotta be a way. The only place that I have not been able to explore here in Lay of Wind is that, right? Unless there's a path outside the castle that leads into the servants' quarters.
Absolutely.
Hello? Hold on. There's a din, and no one gets in the room, even after it's... This is important to the Countess.
Well,
maybe I just have to dress fancier.
what's new with you?
Hello there.
Round. Okay.
Are you not feeling well?
Yeah, there's nothing else down here, right? Yeah, just the dungeon. So the servant quarters.
Hello.
Are you the Count?
No.
Then
Oh.
are
I
you?
say yes.
You're a liar.
Okay, fine, fine.
Oh.
Great. If it was like a normal castle, surely they wouldn't just have one entrance, right? There's no like servants entrance or anything?
Let's hear it.
Does this lead me outside? Cyrodiil. This one also go to Cyrodiil? Yeah, obviously I can't do this yet. I have to find some way to get through the door.
Savi, Count's mage and cast a cure? Such a thing is beyond our control. The body is so warped by vampirism, few would be able to revert its effects. Even fewer would care. The Guild of Mages might know more. Speak with I have been happy enough in the Count's service, but I am not so happy about his love. Lady Alicia is uncomfortable with Khajiit ways and Argonian ways and Dumner ways. She's only comfortable with pure white-bread Nibanians. Goodbye.
Nibanians. Ugh. Swamp water. Okay, anyway. We can't do that one yet. Maybe we can, when she's not hosting the dinner party, sneak into the servants' quarters, hide there until this party starts. I don't know. Whom gods annoy. What was I looking for? I was looking for the Burning Trail. Let's look at whom gods annoy as well. See if we can find the Mages Guild while we're at it too. What's this? Best goods and guarantees. Or like chump change, am I right? For sale.
She knows it too.
She does love to show off her skill. I suppose you can learn a lot from her, though.
So I've heard.
Goodbye.
But I didn't do anything. Really? No, really. I understand that Strasai is still trying to create a potion concerning this.
You won't talk about layaway.
Yes.
Okay, well, he likes that.
Not
do
now.
That,
You've got
that.
a point. What a dump. I salute you. Most impressive.
Okay.
I salute you. Most impressive. You've got a... Don't. What a dumb joke. Don't waste your flattery on me. I won't... Sorry, I don't get it. Don't talk. What a dumb... That's amazing. You win this one. Don't talk. I won't... I salute... That's just not funny. That's amazing. I can't argue with that. Don't wait. That's just not funny.
That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, let's do...
What? That's just stupid. You've got a point. That's just stupid. My life, you've got... What nonsense.
All right,
I
now will
see.
you talk about layaway?
Okay, I'll tell you. It is so great. I sneak into people's houses, take things off their tables and shelves, and put them into barrels. Isn't that rich? They think that things are stolen, but no. They are right there. They just don't know.
That's the kind of devious behavior I
Farewell.
can get behind.
Bye.
That is great. That's funny, right? Sure, he's breaking and entering, but like, huh? Hey, lady, you know you have like a bunch of scamps here, right? What do the fuckers look like?
Please. These stupid scamps are driving me crazy. Oh, thank you. I had a feeling buying that Daedric staff would be trouble. Now I'm paying for it with more than just some gold. A few weeks ago, a spell sword was passing through Leowin and heard that I liked to buy curiosities. He wanted to sell the staff you see me carrying. I eagerly bought it, knowing the value of Daedric relics. In fact, I was a bit suspicious when he sold it so cheap. His loss, my gain, I figured. After examining it for a bit, I noticed a small word carved on it in runes. Using a book from my library, I translated it. the word was nonsense. However, when I spoke it and held the staff, 4 scamps suddenly appeared. I thought I was done for. Strangely, they all just stood there. It didn't take long before I realized they were following me. I couldn't be seen in town with scamps following, so I decided to discard the staff. I can't explain it, but somehow I can't compel myself to actually let it go. This staff is obviously cursed. Now I'm stuck with it.
So where do I fit in?
I need you to get over to the Mages Guild and talk to a good friend of mine, Alvis Uvenum. She's the only one in town that I trust. I was able to get a message to her earlier, but I've yet to get a reply. If I go, then Alv should be able to help rid me of this staff. We play cards at... The beastly little creatures are nasty, smelly, noisy. I can't let people know I have scamps in here, or they'll think I've taken to Daedra worship. Everyone in town knows about my hobby, collecting unusual examples of the arcane crafts. My husband... What will I do with my... Alvis is a practiced researcher. She's sure to have some good information for you.
A handbill? Exotic adventures from the Southern Kingdoms, history's ancient heroes. Wrote all Southern books. They literally do follow her. Funny. That'd be a great staff to have to, stuff with. That's it? That's all she has in here? Food, I guess. I like the food. I can use that to make more potions to get more money. Not that I need money, but... Where's your collection, lady? All the way, scamps.
Damn it! Now they're into my pantry.
Darn, I can't believe they did that. That's crazy that they like got into your pantry. Oh darn, those stupid scamps.
Ha! You have words.
What's new with you?
Black Marsh has become...
I was going to the Mages Guild anyway, so...
Brutal. Good day.
What's this? The Fighters Guild? Losers. Is this the Mages Guild? That's the Blackwood Company. I don't know what they are. Maybe we'll go in there and talk to them in a moment. But for now, let us continue this Mages Guild quest line.
Hello, associate.
Hey.
You seek wisdom from me, child. Words are difficult. They come without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away. The words will... Would you lift your hands to help another?
What you need?
Then seek Agata, child. She may be young, but her...
Okay. Recommendation.
I heard that one of the Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know the details. Let me see your hand. The tower guards the king is the...
Okay.
Farewell, child.
You.
Yes? Is there something I take it you've spoken to DeGale. Then you know she is not well. She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control.
How do you lose the amulet? That's important.
At times, they served her well. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here. Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do not. I am proud to help her with her daily tasks.
I'm about to see her still.
I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, Her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to DeGale. Can you speak with the other mages and find...
Sure.
Every time I pass by that woman's house, whatever it is...
Didn't, you the person you told me to talk to?
Did you hear that someone played yet another...
Anyway, tell me
I
about
take care of what little administrative work there is.
Okay,
She's
Guild.
let...
Okay, Mage's
You may
Guild.
need...
Okay.
Well, have a look around.
What skills you got?
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
How do I haggle a little bit? Okay. I'll buy a reflection spell. What's this? Spell absorption. Sure, I'll buy that too. And then I don't care about telekinesis, so you can keep those.
Another satis... Farewell.
Is that a green soul gem? That one before. It also needs a key, which sucks. I hate when things need keys. Like they're trying to keep me out, gating me behind it. Hey, you.
Strasser of the Mages Guild, but...
What do you have in mind?
Straight to the point, eh? Good. I
thought he
like
was
that.
just doing his normal
I'm
intro.
searching for some specific crystals known as Garridan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one.
Certainly, proceed.
Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment that I saw you. I want you to bring to me as many of Garridan's Tears as you can find. If you do, I will pay you a fair bounty in gold for each one. I confess I have a weakness for crystals of a magical nature, and I must add these to my collection. This is a personal errand, you must understand. Just between you and I. The Mages Guild has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
She's been a great help.
Yeah,
The tears are not just a namesake. They're literally the frozen tears of a knight named Garridan Stolrus, who lived many years ago. I'm not certain what happened to the knight, or why the tears were frozen, but I do know someone you could ask.
I don't really care about the why.
Seek out Julian Fannis at the Arcane University in the Imperial City. She oversees the alchemy headquarters there. If anyone can help you get more information about these crystals, she can.
Okay. Tell me about the near rumors.
Good luck with your...
Tell me about rumors.
I can't believe a Mages Guild associate was found dead in Chedenhall. What kind of...
Ah, right, the Chedenhall well.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. Galdar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it. The tears are small crystals, bluish in appearance. A nice lady, but strange. Sometimes I wonder why she hasn't just retired and gone...
Fair.
I am the best alchemist in Leowin, but if you need advanced training, you'll need Brach Cap.
Sir. I am the best alchemist in Leowin.
Good that you want to get better. Olive the How
about I train you instead?
Bring my salutations to Julienne.
You're an
Safe
alchemist.
journey to you.
Why can't I, buy alchemy supplies from you? Huh?
Hello, associate.
What we got in here? Just a bedroom? Okay.
Hello,
You.
poor Rosentia. She's been trapped in her...
How did you know?
Frankly, the smell gave you away. You must have stepped in... Well, just be sure and keep this quiet. If the other maid... I could get kicked out of the guild. I'm glad she was finally able to get someone over here. I've been gathering all the research I could on her, little problems, shall we say.
Why? If you're already helping her, why did I have to come over here? That seems odd.
Oh, yes. Don't bother trying to kill one of them. As soon as you do, and Sheogorath certainly has a...
Interesting.
All I heard was that it was important to dig... Things in the guild have been different since Traven was...
Tell me the staff.
Doing a bit of digging, I'm afraid Rosentia's been stuck with the staff of the Everscamp. Nasty bit of fun by Sheogorath, I'd say. The only way she can be rid of it is if someone willingly accepts it. It can't be discarded in any other manner. No one would buy that thing once it's activated like it's been. The only chance is to return it to its original resting place, Dark
Excuse
Fathom
me?
Cave. Inside the cave, there's rumored to be a shrine to Sheogorath. That's where the staff can finally be dropped, and the scamps should remain behind.
Yo, can I just have it?
I also learned that the staff makes the owner move much slower than normal. I suppose it's another way the creator upped the annoyance factor. Please, bring Rosentia this information at once. And if you can, help her.
If it makes me move slower,
Agata is the
that's
Send
not
Rosentia
ideal.
my regards.
Otherwise, it
If
would
there's
be like
anything
so
else I can
cool.
do, please let me
4
know.
free scamps that would like attack for you. That just sounds amazing. Hold on. Is this not a pantry? Come on, really? That's just. What's this? Recipe. You're poisoned. Don't care. I haven't even encountered anything that poisons me yet. Build charter. Okay. Cupboard. Ooh. Nice vintage. How are these the same thing, but they're different sizes? That's annoying. Oh no, not the basement. Didn't want to go to the basement. No. Why do we still have load screens like this? It's 2025. It's one building. I load screened in. You can come here. Why do I have to load screen to go to different parts of the same building? It's the most annoying thing, I think, in like modern gaming when they do shit like this. You know? I see a pumpkin. Boink. Nothing down here. Great. For a bed. That's... Alright, where's this person that starts with a K?
Hello,
It must be
associate.
upstairs. Hello. Second floor west, second floor east. Third floor east. We'll start at third floor east and work our way down. If the second floor is not like a loop, but separate like rooms entirely, I'm gonna be a little bit upsetty spaghetti. I'm not gonna books. I like to try and find the books that are like, oh, this book will teach you such and such, but it's just there's nothing in it. There's so many just the same books in it's just annoying. This one next. Be a loop, please be a loop, please be a loop. Oh my fuck. They couldn't have just like put this in the same area? Had to be like this, huh? Oops, hold on this flower, I'll take it. Ooh. It. Excellent. Ooh, more. Come on, why is it just an apprentice one? A rusty key. That rusty key for, I wonder. Haven't seen anything that's locked in here that I can't get into. Good song, fundamentals of alchemy, fundamentals of alchemy. More novice garbage. Why do I have rusty key? Interesting, interesting. Where's this other person? Person that started with a K. Oh great, another library. Wither Menace, have we read that one yet? Blah blah blah. Thief of Virtue, blah 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 blah. More novice garbage. Witherskins. Marielic lore. Yeah, right. I don't think anything else here matters. Okay, so all three of the upstairs rooms are a bust. There's nothing important in them.
Hello, gentlemen. The dividing line is a good place to buy a sharp blade. Of course, nice to meet you.
You're not
Send
gonna wanna talk
Rosentia
to.
my regards.
Are you?
If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
You aren't. No one else in here. No one else in here. You.
Yes?
Of course, it's a Nord.
She's the one you want to talk to if you... Archmage Traven is the...
Yeah.
Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and Dagail talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already?
What have you sacrificed?
She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all. What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. I've heard she was put in charge of the Leowen Guild. Go ahead.
Try persuading him a little bit.
Really not. What a good one.
Okay, let's do that.
Really now, you're such a charmer. I doubt it. Sure. Oh, talk tough to me. I love tough guys. Please, I'm embarrassed. That's cute. You think I'm afraid of you? That's what a. I doubt it.
Remember where it's at.
What, haven't I said enough? You'll see. Things will change.
Tell her what I learned. Where's she at? Hey.
Yes?
About the Seer Stone.
So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about Dagail's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and Dagail's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it... In the meantime, I'll keep an...
Yeah, you do that.
Good day.
Let's go talk to her.
You see, I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness. Bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue, and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine, if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
So he has another Seer Stone as well. Interesting. Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we'll wrap things up here for now, as I get burned to death by the things here. So anyway, we picked up a couple of quests. This one We picked up Whom's Gods Annoy. We picked up Tears of the Savior, the Vampire Curse, Meg the Orc. And I think that was all we picked up in here. All because we were going to try to do the Sanguine quest line and also do the Burning Trail quest. So, fun times. But yeah, if we look at the map here, we now have to go over here to Fort Blue Blood. There's also that Dark Fathom Cave there. There's also the Deep Scorn Hollow, which I'm not sure exactly why it got listed, unless that is indeed where we have to go for the Burning quest. We'll have to see. But anyway, you don't know what this symbol means. Anyway, so yeah, I think next time we will try talking to the Scamp Lady again, see what we can do, see how badly the staff burdens us, because if it burdens us very badly, or exactly what it does, if it slows, if it burdens, what have you, if it just increases your weight by a ton, and I'm able to maybe finagle a way to get around that, even though I would be carrying a huge heavy-weighted item, maybe we could try to keep it. I don't know. We'll see. But until then, everyone, bye for now.